Hello and welcome, Ohio Career Technical Education teachers, administrators, and stakeholders. My name is Richard Huggins. I work at WebXam at the Center on Education and Training for Employment at Ohio State University. Today I'm going to be talking to you about course grade substitutions in the 2020-2021 school year. Before I delve into the specifics about using WebXam to upload or enter course grades, I do want to highlight the Ohio Department of Education's Career Technical Education Assessment System webpage. This webpage includes guidance about the course grade substitution policy, and there are a couple of points I want to highlight. The first is that the policy applies to juniors and seniors only. And secondly, I do want to reiterate the Ohio Department of Education's note about the importance of end-of-course assessments. Please, whenever possible, assess your students using the WebXam assessments. Even if you have assessed a student, you can still upload a course grade for them. And in that case, the one that is most advantageous to the student in terms of a pathway score is the one that will be used in that pathway score. In WebXam, one of the first things you're going to want to look at is the course grade upload template. The URL for this is www.webexam.org/public/course grades. On this page, you'll see a link to download the template, as well as a definition of every field in the template. A couple of fields I want to call out specifically. Firstly is the SSID. The SSID should always be the first column in every data row in the spreadsheet. And if the first column does not contain an SSID, then that row will be ignored. So it's essential to provide an SSID in the first column. The second column I want to call out is the subject code column. This is the ODE subject code that is aligned to the course that you are teaching and that you are going to be supplying a grade for. This can also be an EMIS assessment code if necessary. Lastly, the last column is a course letter grade. This can be an A, B, C, D, or F, or in pass-fail systems can be a P or an F. You can also use pluses and minuses as needed. One thing we noticed last year with course grade uploads was that there were a lot of cases where 2 grades were uploaded for a student for the same subject code. In that case, the last one was used. So if you have, instead of a final grade for a student, you have 2 semester grades, please be sure to combine those together, either averaging or whatever other method is appropriate for your local district, and supply that 1 grade. Okay, let's take a look at the template. So here is the course grade upload template. As you can see, I've pre-populated it with some data just for the purpose of this demonstration. In this case, I have a student who has taken, or 3 students who have taken the same assessment and received 3 different letter grades. I've supplied the teacher's state license ID as well as their name, and I've supplied their graduation year and their grade level, as well as the IRN for the building they are in. These columns will all be familiar to you if you have done roster uploads with us in the past. If the student already has a WebXam account, you do not need to supply the race, gender, or accommodation data. However, if you think the student may not have a WebXam account and you have this information available and or you are willing to, please provide it. Once you've created a template, the next step is to process it in WebXam. So let's walk through that process. Starting on May 3rd, when the course grade upload window opens, you'll have a course grade uploads navigation item after logging into WebXam. Selecting that will give you 2 options. One option is to upload grades, the second option is to view the history of grades you've already uploaded. In this case, we're going to be uploading grades. You'll see a simple form. you'll see a link here to the page that we looked at earlier. In order to upload your Excel file, you'll click the Browse button, find the file in your list, and then choose Upload Course Grades. Now, for those of you who have done roster uploads this year, this will look very familiar. As with roster uploads, this is a full self-service process. You can complete this process without any interaction with WebXam support. However, if you do run into issues, we're available to help you at any time. In this case, you'll notice that the upload file had no errors. And so we can proceed directly to processing course grades. If there is an error, you'll get an alert that there's an issue. You'll be told what that issue is. You'll then go back to your template, make the corrections, and then upload the file again. In this case, since there were no issues, I'll process these course grades. You'll see a progress bar that will run, and then you'll see results below about your upload. Notice in this case, 3 students were uploaded for the 145005 information technology test. You can choose to copy this report into your clipboard and paste it into a file or an email or whatever you need to hang on to it. However, if you need to, you can always refer back using the history option under course grade uploads to any upload that you've processed in the past. And from here, you'll be able to click this little green arrow and you'll be able to see that exact same report. So you can always go back and refer to what uploads you have done in the past. So along with uploading, you can also choose to enter course grades by hand. You can do that in your secondary student list page for any senior or junior. So you'll notice, for example, for a freshman, they will not have any option for inputting course grades. But a junior or senior will have such an option. So you can click to input alternate scores, choose the test, choose the grade, update the location if necessary, choose who the teacher is if necessary, oops, and then click, oh, sorry, I made a mistake there, and then click enter. And now we'll enter the course grade and you'll see it listed down below. And then when you close this button, you'll see that immediately reflected here. It'll also show up in these test results as well. So that is how to enter course grades. If you make a mistake, if you enter the wrong grade or choose the wrong subject code, please contact WebXam whenever you need to. Our contact information is here. Email is preferred, webexam@osu.edu or support@webexam.org, or you can call us at 614-292-4988. Again, my name has been Richard Huggins. It's been a pleasure to talk to you today. Thank you.